Welcome to Arte Cafe Buffelspoort. Today we'll be making a lovely chakalaka, which is going along with our cola sticky wings. For your sticky wings, this is what you will need. Chicken wings, garlic, 2 pinches of salt, onion flakes, 1 liter of cola, brown sugar, soy sauce, and that is it. So we're going to make our marinade now for our cola wings. Straight on a hot fire. You don't want it to be medium. The reason is you want your marinade to be thick so it coats the wings. So the first thing we're going to throw into a hot pan are the chopped garlic, your onion flakes, brown sugar. The whole goal of this marinade is to get it sticky and to cling to the wings. So let the sugar melt a bit. You're going to have to keep stirring it. Be careful of the hot fire. You don't want to burn your hands. Next ingredient, Refresher's lovely sugar-free cola. You can use the normal cola, but since I am diabetic, I try to use as minimal sugar as possible. Listen to the fizz. You want to put in a liter of cola. That's about a liter. And then our next ingredient is our thick soy sauce. So the reason is, as you have noticed, I didn't put any oil in there. You want this marinade to cling to your chicken wings. If you add oil, what happens with the marinade is that it slips off of the wings. The other reason is chicken wings tend to be fatty under the skin. So when you fry it, you want the skin to get crispy. And that is why I've left the oil out. And then lastly, you need your salt. Very simple, quick, no stress, no fuss. Give it a quick stir and let it sit on your fire. You want it to reduce so it's a thick syrup and it can coat your wings. Now with our marinade having cooled off, we let it sit after we took it off the fire. It actually gets thicker because of the sugar that we added to it. We're going to be marinating our wings in it for about half an hour. That half an hour is enough time to get our chakalaka started. Okay, first thing you do is pour your marinade all over your chicken wings. The entire thing, don't be shy. Just toss them around, get the wings solidly coated in that. And as I mentioned, you let them sit for about half an hour to an hour. The longer you marinate chicken wings, the better they are actually, but half an hour is the minimum. You can start your chakalaka, and this is how you're going to make your chakalaka. Okay, so now we're going to be making our chakalaka. It's actually pretty simple. There's only one ingredient that you're going to fry off with your butter, but the rest you literally just chuck it in, put it on the fire, mix it all together, and it's done. You can serve it warm, you can serve it cold, it's up to you. What we need for this recipe is butter, red onions, red tomatoes, 1 green and 1 red pepper, baked beans, 3 carrots, sweet corn, half a teaspoon chopped garlic, red chilies, 1 teaspoon paprika, 1 teaspoon cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon masala, half a teaspoon of coriander, and half a teaspoon of salt. Cool, let's start. The first thing you throw in your pan is all the butter. And now the onions into your melted butter. Give it a toss, make sure they're well coated, and back on the fire. So once your onions are nice and soft and translucent like they are now, you just add the rest of the ingredients. Like I mentioned earlier, you can leave the chili out if you're not a chili fan. So we throw in our chopped tomatoes and our corn, which we first toasted on the fire before we cut the corn off the cob. Give the mixture a stir after each ingredient just to make sure it mixes well. And then the next ingredient, your chopped sweet pepper, which is followed up by your baked beans in tomato sauce. Then the next ingredient, your carrots. As you can see, my pan is a bit too small. If you have the same problem, don't worry. Just give everything a stir on the fire and then you can transfer it to a salad bowl. Yo, it looks good though. Then I'm going to be adding the spices after this. So these are all our spices earlier on, and also our ginger and salt. You can take them all together and chuck them into your chakalaka. Yo, that chakalaka is beautiful. I love this recipe because of the color, and it's quick and everyone wants to get some. And now for the best part of this recipe, getting the marinated wings onto the fire and ready to eat. So whilst you're enjoying your camping experience by Artikafia, you just take some time out with a brush and baste your chicken wings as they brine. This was Let's Travel and Cook. Join us next time.